The real question for me is, can I play without cheating this game? The day I can't give the game everything on the floor is the day I'll be done. Lucky for you guys, that day is not today. The real question for me is, can I play without cheating this game? The day I can't give the game everything on the floor is the day I'll be done. Lucky for you guys, that day is not today.
Oh, but it should be. Oh, but it should be. Oh, baby. Whoo! Shouts out to Rob Parker and Dan Patrick. They were the main two I heard that actually called out ESPN and all of the BS that has transpired. That's right, that transpired on that whatever show that is. The ESPYs, they called out the BS. Immediately, I knew what this was. So it just echoes, everybody is soon going to catch up to what all I'm saying. When people be like, why you don't like LeBron? This is why we don't like him. I don't like him, one, because as a basketball player, skill-wise, he ain't up there with the elite. But this is the reason people don't like him. This is why people think he's a piece of crap. This is why, because he's so full of it. He's a narcissist in every aspect of the word. That is LeBron James. His ego knows no bounds. This man would lie and sit there and use Emmett Till's death back in 1955. He gonna dig that up as the first thing he can think of to say when somebody allegedly wrote some racial thing on his garage and it was removed before he even woke up. Something he never seen. This reminds him of Emmett Till in 1955. Are you kidding me? This is the reasons why no one likes LeBron James. He's terrible. He's one big phony. And now, Rob Parker and Dan Patrick, both, congratulations to those two brothers. You know, they came out, they saw it, and they didn't suck them to the power. Dan Patrick used to be on ESPN. That's where he got started with the fame. Back when ESPN used to cover sports. Now, I don't know what they do. But that was the guy. Dan Patrick. Da-da-da, da-da-da. Right? Now, let's get to the gist of all of it. Because the Patreon version, we went pretty hard. Then they start messing with the sound and doing all kind of goofiness. Viruses, all this kind of crap. It's almost laughable that they even attempt right now to do this craziness. Right? But they put it on blast. Dan Patrick put it on blast. Dan Patrick knew as soon as it happened, the whole act like they really tried to make this look like, hey, this was like 50-50. LeBron thought about it this morning like he was gonna retire. Who in the world was sitting around believing LeBron James is gonna retire? No one. No one was believing it because they knew it was fiction. They were like, "Was that real? Like was we really supposed to be around here believing that?" Seriously, they wanted us to believe that. Seriously. It was that nuts. I have come a long way when it comes to this LeBron James thing, and everybody just knows, like, uh-oh, he's finna go off. But y'all acting like I'm talking about LeBron James as if it's not real. All you people who are backing LeBron, what are you backing? This is the phoniest player I've ever seen in my life. He's almost basically like an actor, a performance artist, or what you would call him, a crisis actor. He's a crisis player. That's what he is. He's a joke. Everything they have talked about has been true. Everything they've said about him has been 100% true. Phony. And now people are speaking up, and I'm proud.
No. Okay. Well, how do you know if it's run its course? I read things, you hear things in the streets, you know. Wait, last night, LeBron shocked the sports world. He's coming back. No, he's not. Yeah. He's on the sideline? Yeah, no. I got a story. It was done. He seems so. Oh. Who even knew that was a storyline? I think it was a storyline because it's been a kind of a slow couple of weeks here. You know, LeBron retired? Question mark. Announcing he's coming back. Who thought that he wasn't? When I heard it, I go, "Oh, LeBron, don't. You don't need this attention." Lucky for you. Yeah. Now, did he win an ESPY? Was the category player who surpassed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on the all-time scoring list, and the ESPY goes to? How could they give that one out? LeBron James. I won. What? This goes back to when I was first at the mothership, and they came up with the idea of the ESPYs, and it felt like if you showed up, you got an ESPY. They would create a category there, but LeBron's family was up there to introduce him and award him the ESPY for the player to surpass Kareem on the all-time scoring list. Yes, well, Dan, to be fair to the integrity of the ESPYs, the award was Best Record-Breaking Performance. That award has been in place since 2001, the early days of the ESPY. Okay. And Steph Curry's won it, Breeze has won it, Michael Phelps. What if LeBron didn't show up last night? No. What would who would have won the best record-setting performance? Yeah, see, I thought LeBron just had some really interesting quotes in his speech that he gave. Mm-hmm. Like he said, you can love me, and I know some of you will hate me, but the one thing you will always do is respect me. I don't know why he needs to do this. They appreciate the approach to the game and what I've given to this game. Like, you can see that, but you can't say the one thing you're going to do is respect me. Oh, going to? No. Oh. See, it's just... The one thing you will always do is respect me. That's why...
This is why we don't like him.
When he lost, when the Lakers lost to the Nuggets, and then he wasn't sure, and I said, just somebody hug him. Just hug him. Say it's okay. You know what? At the end of the day, when you put your head on the pillow at night, you're probably one of the 2 or 3 greatest players who's ever played the game.
No, he ain't.
Problem. Yeah. It's okay. He has an ability to. I am not a LeBron. Hey, I'm a defender, if anything. Yeah. But he sort of manufactures things for himself, and then it's like, whoa, what's all of this attention? Like, you just manufactured it. Nobody was talking about this. Nobody was questioning if you were coming back next year or not. Nobody. I wasn't waiting for an announcement. I got one, and then ESPN's treating it like it's breaking news. I went, you know what's breaking news? If he retired, not that he's coming back. Who thought that he might retire? Nobody.
Nobody. So it's a joke, people. It is a joke. The ESPY Awards, they talking about not even bringing it back. Because who the hell watches it? Nobody. Nobody is watching this show. And they're calling it out. ESPN's treating it like, oh my God, it's like breaking news. LeBron's coming back. Like, no one cares. Stop marketing a bum who's in his 39th season and he's not going to win an NBA title. So it's like, okay, we got to find something to do. The MVP is over. That's not happening no more. What else he going to do? He can't get a scoring title no more. What else can he do? I don't know. We're going to have to create a new tournament, something that LeBron can win so that, he can shut up and be happy. Who cares about his happiness? His time is up. Get him out. Why are we holding on to this bum? He hasn't done diddly squat since he's been in LA. Sit down. No one needs you.
Last night on the ESPYs, they always do the ESPYs, it's the perfect night to do it because there's nothing going on, right? After the All-Star game, there's no baseball, nothing happening. So let's take a listen to LeBron James last night on the ESPYs.
I don't care how many more points I score or what I can and cannot do on the floor. The real question for me is, can I play without cheating this game? The day I can't give the game everything on the floor is the day I'll be done. Lucky for you guys, the day is not today.
I mean, where do I start? First of all, I'm going to say this. This is the reason why it's hard for people to embrace LeBron James. I'm just going to say. Everything is contrived, everything is rehearsed, everything is phony, and so it doesn't feel right. Like this contrived conversation last night, like he was announcing he wasn't retiring. Who thought he was retiring?
Nobody.
Nobody thought he was retiring. Nobody.
No.
And
thought he was retiring.
And this is the point. When he did it after they got swept, first by Denver, when they got swept in the Western Conference Finals, the way he was able to just deflect getting swept in the Western Conference Finals was to say and throw out a hint that he might be retiring. That was which was never real. That was, I don't want everybody to talk about me getting swept. I don't want anybody to talk about the Nuggets. So if I put this phony story out that I might retire, that's where the conversation went. And the next day, of course, that was the conversation. Then ESPN has yesterday, and credit to Dan Patrick, who ripped ESPN for this, like it was breaking news. LeBron's not retiring. Really? The only breaking news that would be real is if LeBron announced he was retiring. Not that he's not retiring. That's not breaking news. Breaking news is stop the world. LeBron is calling it quits. Not that he's going to continue to play. How is that breaking news, JR?
It's not.
It's not. It's trash on top of trash. Now do I look like the hater? Or are we just truth tellers? And you can't handle the truth. Now Rob Parker has said it. Dan Patrick has said it. Look, everybody's calling this dude out for what he is. The dude's a joke. And y'all keep supporting it. But what gets me is when I see these people, man, that know they're lying. They know it's a lie. These people know it's a lie and will sit there with a straight face and look at you and say, come on, man, you know LeBron is the greatest. And you look at him like, what? And you see people that played in this league. And they sit there and say it with a straight face and make it look like you have been lying to everybody. They do. They make it look like you just been sitting around lying to everybody. How can you say LeBron's not the greatest? Easy. The game say he ain't the greatest. His basketball core tells you he ain't the greatest. Your eye test, everything test tells you he ain't the greatest. I'm trying to find out where exactly do we place? Like, is he 1,000? Is he 1,100? Is he 1,200? What number would I put LeBron James at? I've never seen a player with so much failure in his whole resume, and everybody omit everything he did wrong, every bit of failure he has, and says he's the best player that ever played the game. I've never seen that done ever in life until LeBron James. I didn't think people could be this stupid. I never thought a person could be so dumb. There's no bar of measure of greatness when it comes to LeBron. Everything you think that you're going to use, like LeBron is the only person to do this, that can easily be debunked. Easily. So what I get myself caught up in thinking about a lot is how in the world does people in general have this belief where they're stuck in society in a bubble where people look at them and make these observations and say, these people are right and these people are stupid because they don't see the greatness in LeBron. If somebody's going to give you cause every time you go down the lane, if somebody's going to give you all the breaks, they're going to swallow the whistle when you travel. They're going to swallow the whistle when you offensive foul. It's going to be pretty easy for you and at a disadvantage for the person that's shutting you down. If we're going to get fouls on them and get them out the game to make it easier for you. This is their propaganda piece, their media darling, and this is where they want the ball to bounce.
Unparalleled in the history of sports. How good he is at it. Let's be honest.
No, but see, here's my pushback.
Since the bubble chip with his Lakers, his career has been uneventful. Passing Kareem was like the highlight, but he knows there's no more championships, Rob. He knows there's no more MVPs. There's no more playing as the best in the game. It's about legacy now, about Bronny and Bryce and everything nice. So that's what he's really focused on. And like I said, the theater, he's an actor at this point.
Same thing I said. He's an actor, crisis actor. They putting a crisis basketball player in there. That's what he is.
Yeah, but the issue here is for all of that, you lose people, and that's why he's still out here trying to get people to respect him and feeling like he's been slighted because he keeps doing it. Do you remember after they won the championship and he said, when y'all gonna give me my damn respect?
Yeah.
Why would you have to ask that? Why would you have to ask that? When are you gonna give me my damn respect? Because everything's contrived. Because everything is just It's just disingenuous. That's the issue.
Did he say it was to our benefit and the fans' benefit that he'd be back? Like, are you dying for LeBron James to come back again?
No, but that is the point, is that he's trying to make it like, well, you guys are looking at it. I'm not stepping away, and I'm still going to be around. I mean, dude, stop with all of that. This is why, people don't look at him as the GOAT. A lot of people. This is why, even after Michael Jordan had the last dance, and ESPN did a poll, and Michael Jordan swept the poll, I think, in almost every category, and people got to see him and still didn't think LeBron was the greatest.
Right.
And he just continues, let other people shower you and give you your flowers and respect you for what you've done. Whenever you stand there and you say, yeah, after we came back from 3-1 against Golden State, that's when I knew I was the GOAT. Who says that?
Well, and this...
That's my point. Who says stuff like that? LeBron! I've always said it and I say it again. Greatness. That's for everybody else to say about you, not for you to say about yourself. You're not supposed to say, I'm the greatest to ever do it. Somebody else is supposed to say that about you. That's when you know you left your mark. What you've accomplished. Details. Sorry about that. Got a text message. It details everything that you've done in your life. That's what happens. And on that note, we cue the music. I'm out.